Tradingbae, back testing with Bella. So I am new to YouTube, but my goal is to just what's up, guys? It's Tradingbae, back testing with Bella. I'm new to YouTube, and yeah, I plan to come on here every night, just back testing a different stock using the Strat and the ICT strategy. A very profitable strategy for me, and it's been very great for me. However, in the live market, I do only trade one stock, which is SPX. That's my money mover. That is still a stock that moves mountains for me. I'm definitely cool with trading one stock because that's all you need. All you need is one stock, one strategy, and boom, that's an ATM. However, I do like looking at different stocks in different sectors just to see what's going on in the market and to make sure that I still got it. So getting straight into it, we're back testing Tesla. We're back testing Tesla from sorry about that. We're back testing Tesla all the way from wait 1 second, I'm having difficulties. We're back testing Tesla all the way from February 3rd. I just like to go way far back in the chart so I can just like move it and just go up and down the chart, up and down the chart, up and down, just to make sure I can do puts and calls. Tesla is my least favorite stock. I've been clapped the most as a beginning trader using Tesla. I don't fuck with Tesla for real. But whatever, nowadays I ain't got no problem trading Tesla or whatever. So real quick, if you guys don't know what the strat is, I'm going to explain it very quick. It's going to be a very simple explanation. If you would like to learn more, I would definitely recommend that you go and watch a strat tutorial. Also with the ICT, I'm going to simply just make some quick explanations, but I'm not going to go too in depth. I'm just going over my back testing strategy. If you guys would like to learn more about the Strat and ICT, I recommend that you guys go watch tutorials about the Strat and ICT. My trading strategy is based solely off the Strat and ICT, so that is why I will give a quick explanation. So real quick, going over the Strat. The Strat has 3 scenarios. 1, 2, 3. Starting with 1, the 1 is an indecisive candle. It is an inside candle. It means it doesn't go past the highs and it doesn't go past the lows. So here, using my highlighter, this is a 1 that is an inside candle. As you can see here, it didn't pass the high of the previous candle, and it didn't pass the low of the previous candle at all. It's just an inside candle. It stayed inside. And 2 is a directional candle. So you see these 2s down. The 2s are directional candles. It lets you know if the market wants to go up or down. In which still you gotta add your supply, demand, support, resistance, ICT, just to see where the market's gonna go. And then you have the 2 directional candles going up. So that's 2 directional to the upside, and it's 2 directional to the downside. So deleting all of these really quick. You have a 3 candle, which takes out both sides of the candle. It takes out the high and it takes out the low. It's an outside candle. So that's a 3 candle. So here is a perfect example of a 3 candle. It took out the high and it took out the low of the previous candle. That's a big ass 3 candles right there. And that will also be called an imbalance in the market, because it's just like this huge ass candle. So matter of fact, you can consider the 3s and the candles sometimes to be like, it depends on the body of the candle. It depends on the body, so I'm not even gonna say that next time. Okay, so I'm gonna delete these real quick. So those are the 3 scenarios of the market. And then you have something called broadening formations, which basically you use trend lines to draw the higher highs and the higher lows. And then you draw the trend line using the lower lows and the lower lows. So here I'll show you an example. That's not a trend line, 1 second. So this is a trend line from here at the pivot of, what is that pivot? 36.46 down to a lower high. That's a trend line, and then I'll draw another trend line using a low down to another low. You want to make sure your trend lines are very precise. Like, you don't want to have a trend line that looks like super sharp. Like, you don't want a trend line that looks like this. No. Like, you want to have your trend lines look like, you know, like cones or whatever. Alright. So right here is a very good trend line. I'm actually going to keep this on my chart and get straight into it. So now we're getting into back testing. As I said before, we're starting from February 3rd. And then we're just going to go as far as we can go. So right here, the candle is very directional. It's twos. It looks to be going to the downside to take out this candle. So in the live market, if I see in the live market using the strat, if I seen the stock go below 905.85, I'm looking to take flips, and then my target point will be here, 881.74. However, if I seen it go past, let's put it a little higher, 916, I'll put it a different color. I'll make that color green for entries for calls. If I seen it go past 916.06, I'll be looking to take calls, and then I'll be looking for it to take out the last high of 931. So, just deleting these candles real quick. Deleting those lines. I don't like my chart too messy. I like my chart very clear. One thing about trading stocks and trading anything that you look at, you have to know how to put all the time frames together. So for me as a day trader, I love to start from the weekly, and I love to go down to the daily, to the 1 hour chart. So starting from the weekly, you'll see here that the market is a 1 candle. It's indecisive. On the weekly, if the candle is a 1, it doesn't mean you can't play in between the stocks. In between the time, sorry. So going down to the daily, you'll see that it's a 3 up candle, but this candle looks like a shooter. So I would definitely be looking for it to take out the lows of 862. So I will mark this here. And also you'll see here, this is getting into the good stuff. It's getting into the good stuff. Delete this real quick. There's a fair value gap. So a fair value gap is basically like It's the gap in between the candlesticks. So that's a fair value gap. It is definitely a shooter on a day, so I am looking for it to take out the low of 862. Sorry. 862. I'm drinking a little bit. Going down to the hourly chart, you'll see that there's an order block, and it's a two down. So this is like direction to the downside. Order blocks is basically it failed to make a swing high or it failed to make a swing low. So basically what an order block is it failed to go higher, or either it failed to go lower and then it bounced up on either side. So if it failed to go higher right here, then I would expect it to go lower. Not always, but you have to like watch the markets and just see how things are holding up. Or it could have been like, find another example of an order block. Or order block here. It failed to swing lower, so instead it went up. And I love that about order blocks, because order blocks is the real smart money concept over everything. So whenever I see an order block, I get excited because I know that it's either going to reject or it's going to like bounce through order blocks. And I love that about order blocks. Going down to the 30-minute time frame, and this is where you get more precise. This is where you see exactly what's going on in the market. So as you guys can see, I went from the weekly down to the daily, down to the 1 hour, down to the 30-minute, and this is all day trader shit. So here is a 213, and I would think that it's gonna make a reversal up. As always in a market, you don't really want to like think too much, or you don't want to predict. You want to just like wait until everything's happening in the moment. This way you don't get clapped. Because as a beginner trader, I've been clapped several times. And this is Tesla. I've got my ass beat several times trading Tesla. So you want to make sure that you're very careful with whatever you're trading, and you want to make sure that you're getting in exactly at the right time, and just putting all time frames together, and then watching candlesticks and candle formations, and just know how everything is uncoupling in the market. Bam. So this is a 3-2 down candle. It still hasn't taken out the low. Once this take out the low of 905 down, I'm in for puts. I already remember on the weekly, I already said that I'm expecting the market to go down to 862. Right now the market is at 908.99 on the 30-minute chart. So let's see what's up. There we go. Puts. As you can see, right here is a break of structure. I'm going to put that differently. A break of structure means that it's changing the structure of the market. Be careful with break of structures, because sometimes it'll bounce up off the break of structure. So this is a 3-2-2 down on the market. This is using the Strat, and this is also using ICT, break the structure. So right now I'm looking to take puts. I'm in for puts all the way. Going down to the 15-minute chart. As you can see, it failed to make a higher high right here. So everything is lower. It looks to be going back to retest the order block on the 15-minute chart. So I am definitely in for puts at this moment. And my target point is down here, 894. And there you have it, simple day trade. So we would have got in here from 904, and it went all the way to a low of 898.23. So even though you see a 2 candle right here, you want to be like careful. That's why you always look at the higher time frames to see exactly what's going on. So in the higher time frame, it's a 3-2 bearish reversal. I'll still be holding for puts. Diamond hands, baby. Diamond hands, baby. Diamond hands, baby. So even though that went all the way back up, it definitely hit the target point, baby. And that's on the 30-minute chart. Going back down to the 15-minute chart, we would have got in at 904, and it would have made a low all the way down to 880.79. That's a $24 move on Tesla. It bounced all the way up, and it's looking to be, this looks to be a reversal. So right here, just looking for a reversal. If it's at 902 right now, and it's a 2 up candle, 3-2 bullish reversal, and then there's a break of structure right here at 908. On a 15-minute chart, I'm going to mark this here. I'm going to make it a different color. Make it purple. Go down to the 5-minute chart to see exactly what's going on. It looks to be a bullish reversal. And this is basically how you just use all the time frames to see exactly what's going on in the market. Going back to the hour chart, it's a 3 bullish reversal. So on every time frame, it's just a bullish reversal. So I'm definitely looking for calls at this moment. Going back to the 15-minute chart, if it's at 904 right now, I would definitely think that it's gonna, I'm predicting probability that it's gonna go past 909.18. Even if you look at the wicks on these candlesticks, it's a lot of buying pressure. There you go. There you have it. So that's just like a quick scout. This is the end of the video. Every night I want to go over using a Strat and ICT and just being patient in the market and just having that one profitable strategy. That's all you need. Remember, you always want to catch the stocks happening in the moment in the live market. I showed you guys how I look for entries and exits. I showed you guys how I go down every single time frame. Everything's so clear in my mind. As I do more videos, I do plan to get better at explanations and explaining it better. But this is just the beginning, so yeah. This is just the beginning. So yeah, guys. This is my very first video using a Strat and ICT, backtesting with Bella, Tradingbae. I would definitely like for you guys to subscribe to me if you liked it. And as time goes on, I'm going to get better. So you know what I'm saying? Give me a chance to get better and explain things better. And if you guys have any questions, always feel free to ask questions or whatever. I love talking to people. I love meeting new people. So yeah. But y'all see how it went from there. Y'all see how it went from 904. It was at 904 and it made a high all the way to 913. So that's a $9 move on Tesla. It's a very great move on Tesla. That's like a 30-40% move on Tesla. So good night. And yeah.